On the show, we have become very familiar with many in our harness racing community. But for the most part, it's their colors and their statistics and their top horses we have gotten lots of info on. And that's all great stuff. Don't get me wrong. But we also love giving you the inside track on the background, lives, and interesting thoughts of our local horsemen. So for today, we're bringing trainer Jason Johnson into our spotlight with a Q&A segment. How did you get into the business?
Well, it all started when I was a child. My brother had horses with George Tig, George Dennis, and Eddie Dennis. My mom and dad took me to the track almost every night. They raced down here. Usually it was nighttime racing then, so we didn't stay for many races because I had bedtime, but it was a good start.
If you weren't training horses, what would you be doing?
I'd probably be working at a golf course somewhere or something in sales. I did get out of the business probably 2011, I think it was, to 2012. I did Swan's home delivery, selling frozen food, so that's a good little gig for a while, something different, but horses always bring you back.
If you could be on the cover of any magazine, which magazine would you choose?
I'd have to say probably Forbes. So if you're on that, you've made it. You're a millionaire, billionaire, or you've lost everything.
Other than harness racing, what's your favorite sport and your favorite team?
Well, golf's my favorite sport. I like Roy McIlroy and Scotty Scheffler. But other than that, I'd say the Eagles for football.
What's perfect about your life?
I'd have to say my wife, my kids, a big support system, and family and friends support me too. Got a good group of guys working for me right now, so everything's good, goes smooth. But biggest thing is probably family.
What's on your bucket list?
I'd have to say maybe go to the Masters one time in Augusta, Georgia, on a Sunday afternoon. Probably nothing better.
What's the best advice you've ever gotten about training horses?
I guess it would be just stick to your routine. I mean, it's ups and downs, more downs than ups, and you just gotta keep plugging away. Don't give up.
If you could trade places with one person just for a week, dead or alive, who would it be?
I would have to say myself. I mean, I like life, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't want to trade with anybody. Just want to be me.
What do you love about harness racing?
Oh, everything. Just the thrill, the people, all the action. It's never a dull moment. It's always fun, exciting. Always something good, always something bad. It's just part of life.
What is your favorite memory in harness racing?
I'd say Tour de Lindy was probably my biggest highlight. We got him out cheap out of an Amish sale, and he beat the open trot a couple times at Dover Downs. But other than that, I had another one I claimed for 7,500 at the Meadowlands back in 2016 or 17, and he went on to be a decent animal. He actually raced on Meadowlands Pace Day and beat some top class horses, and that's probably about it. Mr. Julian was his name.
What's your best life advice?
Go big or go home. That's my motto. I always go for it.